In this video, we are going to practice long division with partial quotients. Partial quotients is another way to do this work that is not the regular algorithm. So let's say the problem is 1,950 divided by 12. Let's give this some context. So this means you have 1,950 pencils and you're trying to make boxes of 12 and you want to know how many boxes you can make. It's not required, but in partial quotients, a lot of people make a long line down here and keep track of things over on this side. So when you're doing partial quotients, basically what you say to yourself is, I wonder how many pencil boxes I could make. If every box is going to have 12 pencils, how many boxes could I make? And you usually want to start with round numbers, like let's say 10 or 100. So let's say I packed 100 boxes, each one having 12 pencils. So 100 times 12 is 1,200, right? Now you subtract because you used those pencils, and you have 750 pencils left. Obviously, you cannot make another 100 because you don't have 1,200, but you could make 50 because 50 is half, right? So if 100 boxes use 1,200 pencils, 50 boxes would use half of that, or 600 pencils. Now we have 150 pencils left. I copied the problem here because we were running out of space. So we're down to 150 pencils. You could make 10 more boxes, right? 10 boxes would use 120. Now you're down to just 30 pencils. You could make 2 more boxes. That would use 24 pencils. And I'm subtracting, you can barely see, I know, and we're down to 6, which of course, if a box is 12, 6 is not enough to make a box. It's actually half a box. So to get the answer, you would just have to add up all of these boxes of pencils that you made. So it's 100 plus 50 is 150, plus 10 is 160, plus 2 is 162. Now you could say remainder 6, or you could just call this 162 and a half, because of course, 6 is half of 12. That's the same exact thing. So that's how you divide with partial quotients.